Hey everybody, Thad Allender from Visual Society. We've received a lot of interest in this content marketing tool that we've released on Visual Society, and I wanted to give you another walkthrough in case you might have missed it before. It's really neat, and it automates a lot of the process of creating a digital content marketing strategy that a lot of photographers have a hard time coming up with. And so we thought long and hard, how could we try to simplify this for photographers so that they can really quickly come up with blog post ideas to help connect with their ideal audience and their ideal target market and help solve problems for that market. So before we kind of jump into that tool, I want to walk you through just a big sort of overview of what content marketing is and why it's really important for photographers especially to have a solid content marketing plan. First of all, photographs are not indexed by Google the same way that text is, and so you want to really think long and hard about trying to come up with a content strategy that encompasses the body of work that you do. And the easiest way to do this is to think about three buckets. The first one is going to be all about who your audience is, right? So you want to think long and hard. Who are you trying to target? The next bucket is what? What are they trying to do, right? The last bucket is where are they located? And this little middle intersection is what we're trying to hit. Where all of these things sort of intersect, that is your target market. That's your audience. That's who you're trying to connect with. And this tool that we've created helps you do that really quickly. So let's take a look at how that works. Let me switch screens again, go to the back end of Visual Society. This is located on your dashboard. So just click Dashboard and go to the Marketing tab. And the first thing we want to do is define our niche. So if you're a wedding photographer, your niche might be couples. It might be newly weds. It could be recently engaged couples. That should be good for now. You can add as many as you like. What do they want to do? So they probably are looking to hire a photographer. And remember, you have to think like your user. So what would they be typing into Google? They might want to find a photographer, or they could maybe find the best photographers. Let's call that good for now. But you can see how sort of descriptive you can add descriptors. You can get really verbose if you'd like, but we're just going to keep it really simple. And the last one for defining your niche is where are they located, and this is equally important. So you can provide all the different ways that a user might search for their location. New York, maybe they add NYC, maybe they spell the whole thing out, New York City, maybe they add Brooklyn. And you're not going to be able to see this because this video kind of cuts off at a certain point, but right next to where my face is, this is backwards, over there on the how-to section, you're able to choose a headline style. And we have 5 different headline styles that you can choose from: how-tos, where-tos, guides, cliffhangers, and listicles. These are all sort of formulas that we've put together based on some of the most successful blog posts in the content marketing space. So we've sort of we've scanned the content marketing space and come up with a series of placeholders or templates that all fit into these different categories, and your words above are going to be plugged in and replaced in these template headline styles. So the last option that you can't see, but it's a slider, it allows you to slide how many articles you want to create. It's going to be either limited to, if you only add like a couple target market or where they're located options, you might not be able to generate the full number of articles that you're trying to generate. But I'm going to leave it set to 50, and I'm just going to click Generate Headlines. It's a button right below me that you can't see on the screen. You'll see it when you get to the page. After you click Generate Headlines, all of the options are going to appear. And these you can check, the ones that you like. Now, you need to remember that these are going to get you about 90% there. You probably want to go through and refine them to make sure that everything is sort of worded correctly. You know, this is an automated process that gets you like 90% there. You need to go in and refine those, refine the words to really fit your style. But this will give you a big head start. And so just go through the list. You can see we selected how-tos. So these are all going to be like couples, how to hire a photographer in New York. And if you scroll down the page, you'll be able to see it gets a little bit more sort of nuanced the deeper you go, such as how newlyweds can hire a photographer in New York, in NYC. So they're just various iterations on the same sort of concept, and you can't see this option either, and it's right below me, but there's a Save as Draft Blog Post button. You can go through and select all the ones that you want to add, the ones that fit your style, and then click Save as Draft Blog Post. This is going to save them all as draft blog posts in the blog post menu right here. So this can give you articles that you know are formulated to sort of attract eyeballs, that hit your target audience, what they're searching for, and where they're located in just a few simple clicks. And so if you're struggling with coming up with a content strategy for your website so that you can drive traffic and rise in search results, I highly recommend that you give this marketing tab a try. Best of luck out there.